Hello everyone, welcome back to another new video of Bolins Prime. In this video I'm going to share with you something, a very special thing, which is basically a always working step and method, so which is always work. So I will share with you this and every details and explain you how it's work. Also I will share with you this, that the explanation, and I will share you a backtesting also here, so how it's work. Also the backtesting will be the live trade that I made recently, so I will share the analysis and I will share this method and tactics that how it's work. So let's start this video right now. So here we can see the first of all I draw a chart movement here. So what you can see, the first of all there you can see a big push has been happened, then there you can see some consolidation and then shoot out. So what we can see in this area, so first of all we can see this is a low, we can mark it. So this is a low and this is a recent high. What this is done, we mark it. And now what we can see, there is another high. We see that this one, there is another high. So as we can see, this is becoming the low. We know that this is normally the structure, but I will share with you that the structure marking a perfect market structure phase. So let me remove these dots. So this is here. So first we need this, a low and a high. We have market. Now we will need to go for the analysis area. So first of all we are going to expecting, there you can see a big push. So now we'll see this is the low and this is the high. So we want to see that the break of structure. So we'll drop from this to this. So this is becoming a break of structure, which is a break of structure. So when there is a break of structure happens, so from this break of structure it started from this to this and this to this and this to this and this. So you can see the last swing low point, so which is this one. So this is the last swing low point. So this will become our lowest point, which is our chart low. So this, let's mark it as a low. So this is our chart low. So I'm marking it as a low, and this is our break of structure, and this is our high we have considered, but the high will be considered only when the only steps when it has fall down somewhere and then it takes some liquidity here. It has been generate some liquidity and it has been take some liquidity here. Only then we can consider it as a real high. So this is done. So we have considered it as a real high. So when it's done, so now this is considered as a real high. So now we'll mark it as a high. Okay, so now let's make it a high. So this is high and low we have marked it. So now this important things of where we are going to exactly do the trade. So now we can see there is a overflow that it has been made a liquidity of. You can see this is a liquidity which is our low. So thus our trading zone must be inside nearly to this lowest zone, which is, and there should be a label of key level there. So one more important thing we can see, there is using applying this a Fibonacci retracement. So when we apply this Fibonacci retracement, we can see this level area is around to 5 point below this level somewhere. So this is the 5 point below levels. So that's all. We can mark this area, and this is our level of, and there you can see a order block level we can check out there. So this is our demand line. So this is our demand, and this is actually will be a order block demands. It can be a order block demands or any kinds of supply demands, like you can see the reaction level there. So that's okay, you can find it order block or any kinds of demand. So let me make it a OB slash demand. So both are also a demand, but there will be order block or any kinds of demand we find out. So if anyone interested to know that my Fibonacci retest, this Fibonacci setting, so this is normal. What you can see is 0, 5, 0.5, 0.618 and 0.78 and 0.1, and the background I make it the opacity of background, the transparency, it's 0. So this is why you can see there is no background. So that's it. We find that our entry point that we are interested in this level, which is our point of interest. So now we are expecting to the chart should be move from down to there, and then it should be there, it's creating some liquidity, and then when it has been came to this level, when it's test our level of our point of interest, it has been take out. So now from there, this is now right now you can see a 15-minute time frame, the structure is maybe marking up there. So now we'll be go for the entry point when we're, so we'll shift to the 1 minute time frame. So for that 1 minute time frame, we can see this is the last low here. We need a push up here, and then we must see a liquidity from this when it has been taken out the liquidity, and then it should be definitely go to up above this here. So when there will be change of character, and then we can find out any entry point over here, and we can place our entry and we can target the recent high. So this is our recent high. So what we can see in there, we will be definitely find one thing. We can see there is a liquidity need to be swept the recent area. It's need to be swept the liquidity. So this is LSW, which is sweep the liquidity basically. Okay, let me make it. Okay, it's gonna be making this a little bit of bigger. So let me make it perfectly so you can see. Okay, that's it. You can understand that is a liquidity area. Okay, so this is become our liquidity area. So now we have swept out the liquidity. Now we have to find out any order block zone or demand zone like this area here, and when this market is making a change of character, this is done, the change of character. So it's become high, change of character. So it means the market is started doing the falling over here. It was started falling, and from here this is a change of character, which means the change of character means this chart here in this area it's become bearish, and from here it's starting to moving to the changing the character, which is going to be the bullish movement. So now we will be look for the entry, and this area we can look for the entry here, and we can place our entry order the long here, and the SL you can keep the last swing low here. It's not matter that it's not need to that you have to keep the SL your demand zone below, it's not required. You have to keep the SL is the last swing low point, below this last swing low point. So that's all, we can keep the SL here, and we can target this our last swing high. What is this? This one. So what you can see, there is a 1:7.5, that is okay. But if you don't want to see that there is getting a bigger target, so in that case you can make a half of the recent swing high level. This one you can keep it as a 1:4. This is the recent swing level, you can keep it here. So this is when the chart you can see this it was hit the target. In that case you can keep your stop loss to the break even and book this your 50% profit at least, and then trail the stop loss to the break even and start targeting this is the last swing high, the complete high. So you can grab this way 1:7 point something. So that is enough, and that is a good fair enough. So this is how you can do trading. So now I will show you that a live example here. So let me forward to this down the chart here. So this is exactly the market chart is the live chart, and this is also a live trading that I have shared recently on my Telegram channel. If you see that, so there is the chart. So this is, you can see there is I have interest shared there, and this is the chart, and this the trade also has been done successfully. So now I will show you that reason that how it's work. So this is the thing that this is our low we have marked, and this is our highest point. So now we will be shift to this. Okay, let me forward one by one the candle. So this is 15-minute chart. So if I move to 3-minute, we can see a liquidity is swept successfully here. We can see there is a liquidity sweep. So there is a liquidity has been swept successfully. So it means the high is become the confirm. So this is our high is become confirmation. So we can make it as a high, the confirmation high. Now this is our demands of point of interest. We can see there is a 2 zone is finding over there. So this is in 15-minute time frame. You can see that there is a 2 point of interest. So which is exactly one is nearest to the low, and respecting if it come the back to there and respecting the low, it can shoot out. And another thing is the one more important thing that there is a key level of structure of key level of demand. So you can also mark this key level. If the chart is hold there and create the your structure of trading, then we can trade this key level also. So now we're going to back there. So I'm going to shifting to this 3-minute time frame. So we're waiting for to come back to our zone and make a reaction as we want. So now we can see that that's the 3-minute time frame we came to that our zone. Now shifting to 1-minute time frame. So now we can see a recent swing low. So this is, you can see this, there is a swing low and it has been liquidated. So this is liquidation done, and you can see a last swing low. So now we can see that this area there is a liquidity has been done, and now we're expecting it should be break this level at least. When it is breaking this level, and we're expecting should come to this zone, and when the move is started after being this, after sweeping this liquidity, the move is started. So we'll mark this key level for trading, and then we'll shoot out the target. So that's all. So now let's see what do we see that. So now we are going to marking this as a recent high for noticing that change of character, if it really working this key level, it is respecting or not. or it's maybe respect the down level. So we'll see that. So now let's say forward the chart, and you can see we're moving one there. So it was going, and you can see the candle is crossed this our recent swing high, and also it has been closed the candle. And the important thing, the candle must be need to close here. If the candle is not closed, then it's not shifted this the recent the change of character. It must be need to close that high. So this is important. So we have done the close, and the change of character is done, so we can mark it change of character. So that's all, we can mark it. And now we will find the key level of our point of interest. So now you can see this in 3-minute time frame. There you can see so lot of level is going on here, so we are not identifying. So in that case you can look for changing the time frame. If you go for 3-minute time frame, so this is the last candle which is swept out the liquidity, and here the last candle which is this candle is swept all of this candle liquidity. So we'll mark this one as a order block demand right now. So we'll keep it here. So this is just making it, and there this is the low. So this is become our new order block zone. It's not matter that you have to trade this the old one is produced the new one. So this is important, the old one is produced a new one. So now we are interested to the new one to make the trade. So that's all. Now we're going to fade back there, and we're going to see that the chart is really coming and testing that our level or not. Now let's forward one by one. Okay, and there you can see it was nearly this area. It's can reaction, but don't worry, you must be need to be patient on your level. So this here, and this is our swing low last one. So I'm keeping that my SL to this last swing low exactly equal, or you can keep a little bit of lower from this the last swing low. So that's all, and you can target this is the high. So this is, you can see 1:2.8 something. So there you can see. Now we're going to forwarding, and now we'll just tap into our trading zone area, and you can see that it was started the reaction. So now let's continue out, and let's see. Now you can see there it can be make some of this 1-2 time reaction, but you have to keep believe on your analysis, and you have to keep step on your analysis, your stop loss and TP. You must be when your trade is won, when you see that your analysis is accurate, you have done well. So in that case you must be patient in your trade. So make this trade, whether it's successful, whether it's failed. So you have to be patient. So now let's see. You can see it was started moving on there, and it was going. Let's move forward this entry, and you can see there it's nearly to our trade zone. You can see this area nearly trade zone. It has been back fall and then react. So in that case, if you see that, so one important thing there, if you see that this level is making at least 1:2 point plus, so in that case you can book your 50% profit here and make your stop loss to the break even, and then you can trail to the high. So now you can see we're getting to this high take out or not. It was making your patience. Now you can see finally we take out our high. So this is how the trade has successfully done. So this is how, and so I'm gonna explain you that again one more thing and shortly. The important thing is you must be always need to find out a break stop structure in the market perfectly, then find out a point of interest zone, then wait for the market to come back to your point of zone, and then you must be need to point of zone, and you must be need to wait for there is a recent change of character is happen, and then you must be need to wait for the from where actually the change of character being started. So you have to draw a line, and when the market is come, you can enter here and keep the SL below the last swing low, and you can get the full highest target. So that's all. I hope you understand this video. If you having any question about this video, you can give on the comment section, and if you enjoyed this video, please like on it and share this video, and thanks for watching.